Hey guys, my name is Caleb. We've got an organic seed potato farm here in northern Maine in the town of Bridgewater. We grow organic seed potatoes for gardeners and farmers. We have about 20-25 varieties that we grow. We do on about 10 acres of potatoes. We've got a 4-year crop rotation. Right now what we're doing, we're harvesting this crop of potatoes and getting it into our storage. What Peter and Dad are doing up on the harvester is pulling out the rocks and the dirt clods from the potatoes so that when we go into the yard there's less to do, there's less to pull out. We're going to do a grading in the yard and then one in the cellar and then a third one right before we ship the potatoes out to customers. So really these potatoes get looked at 3 times, I guess 4 times now if you're thinking on the harvester, in the yard, on our long line that we call it, and then our final grading before they go to the customer. So they get looked at 4 times. Peter and Dad are pulling out rocks, dirt clods, any other trash like tops or fuzz balls or anything. They're pulling those out, and then the potatoes will go into the bulk body, and then we'll bring them down into the yard for the second grading.
We're having a little bit of trouble right now. The spade is digging too much on the left side as we're looking at it, and not on the right. Now, as you can see, that left side, I've got it raised up out of the ground now. You can see that left side's still lower than the right side here. So the problem is I'm not digging enough on the right, and it's scalping the potatoes, cutting them in half. I need to get underneath of them to adequately harvest them without doing any damage or leaving them in the field. You can see on the bed up there's a lot more dirt. On the left, there's virtually nothing on the right. So we need to recalibrate this system by leaning the harvester over to the right. So we're going to level it out right now. Okay, so we just had to level it a couple of times. It was just out of calibration, air bubble in the system, something. But it's good now. We're going to head back to it and start going again.
Okay, so we've got the harvester working better now. The spade's better on the level, getting both rows a lot more adequately and not cutting any potatoes. So we're gonna head in for lunch and grade those 2 seed lots that we got, and then we're gonna come right back out. So I'm having trouble with the spade not digging down enough, and so I keep trying to drop it, and then all of a sudden it catches up and it just shoots right down 4 feet in the ground before I can recover. So I've been catching it, but this time I couldn't catch it, and it dug really deep, loaded the primary bed up, and it overloaded the clutches, and the clutches didn't slip. They're supposed to slip anytime there's some too much resistance, and they did not slip, and they just shot the chain off, bent these idlers here, and bent the chain. So we straightened out the idlers. I've got to cut a couple links off the chain, replace those, put it back together, and we can go again. hammer and a punch.
This has to come up quite a ways to clear that, right?
Yeah, exactly. One. Three. Okay, we got it all back together. Just a couple of chains were messed up, kicked off. I had about 4 links broken on one of them, so I put some connecting links in there and straightened out the bent idlers, and we're back to it. Got the clutches adjusted, so they should actually slip when something lines up. So let's hope. Yeah, so we're gonna hit it again. Let's go. We've got that repair sorted, guards are back on, clutches have been loosened up and retightened, so they should slip now. Everything's back together. We've done the rest of that variety. That was Caribe, so that's all in the truck now. We're going to take it in, grade it, get it in boxes, and put it down in the cellar for storage. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Appreciate it.